Hi, this is Matthew Pearson from Zone 1 Hearing in West Hampstead, London, and also go by the name of the Wax Warrior, so we've got a channel with that name. This particular patient had spoken to us on the previous day. The problem they'd had is they had some very dry, hard wax that from initial appearance certainly looked to be pushed up against the eardrum, so they were, as you can imagine, very keen to have it removed. So we did say ordinarily we would suggest 4 or 5 days softening with Earol or CL ear. In this instance we managed to get about a day and a half of softening, and the patient booked in for the following day. So you could see from my initial attempt to get a hold of the wax using the WAXscope and the suction probe, I did struggle. So we decided to instill about 10 squirts of the medical grade olive oil and leave it there briefly to see if it could soak in and give us a better suction grip. So the wax does seem to be mobile. The challenge we've got is it's pressed right up against the eardrum. It's sort of round a corner, so I'm having to stretch the gent's ear. And as you can see, it's not particularly comfortable to start with. So here we go, just having another go now, trying to get a bit more purchase, a bit more grip of the wax. You can see it's coming slightly in and out of focus there. Managed to get a small amount, you can see that there on top of the wax, so we're going in again for another attempt. You can start to see now little bits are now beginning to break off the wax via the suction tube. So here we are again. So the oil's definitely given us a much better chance of getting this out on the day. Incidentally worth mentioning, because I know it's not always obvious when you see a wax removal video, in addition to wax removal we are also audiologists, so the full range of sort of services you'd expect. So every hearing aid brand is available through us, noise protection, swimming plugs, sleeping plugs, flight plugs. So just thought I would mention that, and we're in West Hampstead in the northwest of London. So you can just see now we are slowly but surely getting bits and pieces off this wax plug. So here we go. So I just had a notification pop on my screen, which is slightly distracting. Yeah, it's really starting to move now. And you can just see behind how red this patient's canal is. And that's because of the wax being pushed right down there. Again, little bits and pieces you can just see are starting to break off. So the wax is that little bit closer to me now. So the oil certainly had some effect. It's allowing us to take bits and pieces around the edges. So just coming out, going back in again to have another go. You can definitely see it's quite mobile, so just giving it a little bit of a wiggle there. You can see the hairs attached to it. So the wax has been there, we think, for maybe 4 or 5 years, or at least it started then. So a healthy eardrum's revealed, but red and a bit uncomfortable, and here's the offending item.